The world lost a true icon on January 9, 2022, when Bob Saget was found unresponsive in his hotel room at the Ritz-Carlton in Orlando, Florida. He was just 65 years old, fresh off a stand-up comedy show the night before, where he'd posted on social media about how appreciative the audience was. Everything seemed fine until it wasn't. The news hit like a punch to the gut for millions of fans who grew up with him as Danny Tanner, the loving, slightly neurotic dad on Full House, or the voice behind America's funniest home videos. Bob was America's dad in so many ways, always ready with a hug, a joke, or that signature smile. His sudden passing left everyone reeling, searching for answers, and the initial mystery only made the pain deeper. In the days that followed, speculation ran wild. Heart attack, stroke, something else? Then, about a month later, his family released a heartbreaking statement that finally gave clarity, and the official autopsy confirmed it. Bob Saget died from blunt head trauma, the result of an accidental, unwitnessed fall. He had hit the back of his head, likely on something hard in the room, thought nothing of it at the time, went to bed, and never woke up. The injuries were severe: fractures to the base of his skull, bleeding around the brain, a subdural hematoma that caused fatal pressure. It was a tragic reminder of how fragile life can be, how a simple stumble in the dark can change everything in an instant. What made it even more heartbreaking was that Bob had tested positive for COVID-19 around that time, though the autopsy made clear it played no role in his death. No alcohol, no illicit drugs, just trace amounts of prescribed medications that might have affected balance or judgment, but nothing that pointed to foul play. The medical examiner ruled it an accident, pure and simple. No struggle, no one else in the room. Just a quiet, devastating moment that took away a man who brought so much laughter and warmth to the world. Even now, years later, it still feels surreal. Bob was in the middle of a comedy tour, full of energy, sharing stories, making people laugh until their sides hurt. He was a comedian who could go from clean family humor to edgy stand-up in the blink of an eye, but underneath it all, he was kind, generous, and deeply loved by his family, friends, and co-stars. The outpouring of love after his passing, from John Stamos, Candace Cameron Bure, Dave Coulier, and countless others, was overwhelming, proof of how much he meant to people. Bob's death taught us something painful but important: head injuries can be silent and deceptive. You can feel okay in the moment, brush it off, go to sleep, and that's when the real danger sets in. It's a reminder to take any blow to the head seriously, especially as we get older. But more than anything, it's a reminder to cherish the people we love, to laugh as much as we can, and to live with the kind of heart Bob had. If this story touched you, if you grew up watching Bob Saget and still feel that ache when you think about him, please drop a like to honor his memory, and consider subscribing if you want more heartfelt looks back at the lives that shaped our childhoods and our hearts. Thanks for watching, take care of each other, and keep the laughter alive.